Hey guys, so I was sitting around thinking about how there's not a whole lot of these protective masks and uh, personal protective equipment, and I was just thinking about what do we have a lot of that you could do yourself or make yourself, or if someone was in a bind and they needed to have one, what could they use? And I just started thinking about plastic bottles and how we have them everywhere. And basically, the face shields are just a plastic shield. So I took this regular Costco Kirkland bottle, and I had a couple of tries. The first try I made this mask, but it really wasn't made in a way, but it kind of covered your face, but it was just okay, but it wasn't really long enough. So I made a second kind of pass at it where I used the whole bottle and just sort of did these little slits in it, and then I just cut off the bottom, and then at the top, this very top part of the bottle, I cut that off, and then just cut the very bottom off there. And then when you do that, you end up with this little piece right here that automatically, sort of, because it's a round bottle, sort of holds itself to your face. And I just thought maybe, I don't know, if you're homeless, or if you are in a situation where you can't get a mask or can't get to a mask, but you're, I don't know, somewhere where you got to be around a lot of people, or you're infected yourself and you got to go out, and you could at least stop yourself from breathing on people. But basically, there's a lot of these, and if it did get to the point that this was necessary for someone, that it's something that they could do. So I'll just sort of show you. All I did was cut the very top of the bottle off, and the very bottom of the bottle off, and then I cut 3 slits right where the line is. I cut a slit where that line is and where that line is, and that sort of got rid of the rounding piece and let it flatten out. And then if you have a hat, like I have a hat on right now, you can just lift up the hat, put it back down, and there you go. You've got a face shield. It's not the best one in the whole world, but hey, it's better than nothing, and I can see through it. And if I was in a bind and I knew I was about to walk around a bunch of sick people, I could certainly use it. I talked to a good buddy of mine, and my host brother, who's a doctor in New York, and he said that the doctors and nurses were doing all kinds of creative things to try to come up with some way to protect themselves. And he said that he had seen people do all kinds of things. So he said, luckily for him, the people with the 3D printers were getting the masks out to him. He actually has a mask on, and he has the mask on as well as the shield. He wears both as he's treating patients there. So anyway, I just thought I would share it. It only takes, I'd use a little knife to poke a hole in it, and a pair of scissors, and you have a mask. I guess you could put a little string in there and a little string in there and tie it around your face, and you would have it. But I just thought I would show that to you guys. If I can get this to stop, the video will be over.